John Greco always felt a strong calling to God, but the Catholic Church deemed his health too poor to ordain him as a priest. So instead, Greco became a lawyer in Waterbury and devoted all his free time and money to building a tangible memorial to his faith. The result was the 19-acre Holy Land, USA, a miniature recreation of Jerusalem, began in 1955 and worked on religiously until Greco's death in 1986. When he died, Greco left the park to an order of nuns, the Religious Sisters Filippini. However, much of the money Greco had left and that had been donated by benefactors was stolen when a local man hired to manage the finances disappeared with the funds shortly after Greco's death. I'm here in the mouth of the catacombs, and as you can see, they, like the rest of Holy Land, are somewhat ramshackle at the moment. They've fallen apart with age, with some vandalism that's come along, and the hope is that one day these, like the cross up on top of the hill, which was restored a few years ago, could also be restored with the help of benefactors or perhaps funds from the town. These days, the park is largely vacant. In an entire day, you may see 10 to 20 people stopping by to rekindle childhood memories and pay their respects. Most people, like June Sokoli of Naugatuck, who was visiting with a friend, recall Holy Land's heyday fondly and with great reverence.
A place to go and pray. Just pray or be near God, or just to be, it was like church outside.
Currently, 69-year-old Sister Lucille and 93-year-old Sister Judith are the primary caretakers, though they get some help a few times a week from 60-year-old Patsy Padone. They admit it is difficult to maintain the property and lament that the park, once a strong religious symbol, has become something of a joke and an internet curiosity in recent years. Holy Land appears on a website called Haunted Connecticut, and the sisters were even once visited by Comedy Central as a spoof. They hope that one day this theme park will have its sanctity restored.
When we were doing the cross, the question was, could it ever be brought back to life? Well, maybe it's not going to be brought back to life so soon, but like Moses in the desert for 40 years, it may take that much.
It appears that much like Moses in the desert, it will take a great miracle or a great gift from God to revitalize this intriguing monument. But Sister Lucille points to the resurrection of the mountaintop cross as proof that miracles can and do happen. As she says, there's always hope, and that's all most of us are living on in the first place. Hope. For Quinnipiac University, I'm Christian Camerata.